Right. Fantastic morning. Yes. Yeah, baby, and Rashon Sports are alive on Adom TV. Of course, Finia man on Instagram, Kufuri, Bah, the good Senior so near the Sudu, you know what time it is. And what Johnny and I was a pastor, Johnny live on this station. Now, and if you and some cacao, Koroko, some more, Haas, and some more, Ghana Premier League, some more, Division 1, some more, Boboso, SMDB or Pania. I mean, specific na who and you might never be the home commoner, Quambiaso, Yenko, Yenimo. Now, boardroom, Beba, and I didn't hear boardroom. I mean, Pessamic, no, you're quite to her. Near the Ashawana, of course, you call Neaco also away to Crudimuna, Bibia, Sweats, Mercury, then I also to Crudimo, and I see Digakra. Hey, last week. So, well, Uja when you. Nano was interviewed by the president of the Ghana Football Association, Racket Okekuni Asase Radio, and I audience because you are father Black Stars match. Now interview and some be no kind, but that particular issue I can find some back room. So say budget, you know, now you can want some do and the money can for budget no needless and all that. So whether or not yet in a say and when I had to see the some but then of course Kumasi Asante Koroko. Karim Zito gone. After the Super Clash, normally these two teams say about Super Clash na wiena results of banning to me pressure but Mrs. San Bibia coach crowd that to Mrs. San you and the Prince also is still working but I'm for Bisasa what is wrong with Kumasi Asante Koroko when I feel again say managerial say a technical and I have to see behemu yena ya the one some and so at the abba. Now, I'm on some more games I hold course so Real Madrid is in action. That's what Barca so a bonnet there. We more Italy, the battle is on. Italy is why the pioneer easy crowd. It's ever how Italy is also the title race in the good so whether still Napoli in the best title race anymore. Then there's also AC Milan and Inter Milan. You know, that's a way at the bar. Wouldn't say Champions League in a few more bad no the racism whole seminar the day whether or not UEFA enough to combat racism, no. I'm remember you don't want some bebro live or a video. So the Ghanaian Premier League match 23 is also on. Has a book, Koroko, Midiema, and a like. So we're gonna a siakai. You don't want some brew. We need to be now and we a paswa. Yababe do so do so many dia and then Pablo Weimar and of course the man Filippo 2 AK-47 and a producers. And the director I already a sound of BI ready camera. All set. My super squad also ready. V-Park Kwasare. Ena. The Chiriwia man. Mustafa Ajidin. Abejafo. Mema Mwakwaba. Bibia Kuyede. The radio set. Saudi Akon Wasandi Aba Asumdrimo. Last week we be Hoshe and this week we ni Hoshe. Tell Yamiase.
Last week at the Forda. Told you any.
Kakra.
But Erico. Last week I think I think I'm because me share one of the best games I'm here in Italy this season. The Derby d'Italia. Also, me can't think I'm Derby d'Italia. What a game!
Beautiful game.
International Juventus. Player share own go no akotika. Na Milan Inter share with a man down Juventus. Manuel Locatelli. I think Jean this Locatelli on your praise or deserve it.
Really?
Yes. Or one of the players key midfielders in the Italian Serie A. The on Chada the plaudits too.
Sometimes it is a good team.
But that final goal from Zielinski, and what a goalkeeper Di Gregorio is. A Juventus goalkeeper.
Well, this season because of
so much
more inconsistency in team, maybe.
No. Maybe I'm FIBA.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm FIBA on my bread. But it was
managerial changes.
It was a game that what's the word?
Led up to expectation.
That captured the entire Valentine atmosphere. On an Italian soil.
That's nice.
An Italian night.
Well, let's see.
Many G game no.
Interesting to me the akwa.
Italy no. Enye Locatelli nkwana ebia argument ne be wono so. Bisa ho se obi ti se Nicolo Barella.
Barella sem dey say aka.
And baby enye Champions League no Inter travel that far. How many people? Ebia way no. How many people fanatics no omunim say play bi
whose fault is it?
Defend the Barella. It's the league's fault.
Wow.
League no generally akofom. Sa swagger na we league no hu ni nyina no eni ho biom. Financially almost struggle, stadiums here old, sikasem players wages and then for if you check the big clubs players or more loan pensioner for enti amada excitement na we league no those times no eni ho biom. Enti ama boys no anase omo pe ball no dodo na nche dan hwe enya se bia ye beka se Inter ba be ball bia
Milan
there be okay enumpo no the big games kaka be enya se bia Inter ba be ball Arsenal in the Champions League Inter any Atletico
be ball
how many
Champions League final
nipa send a weekend obe sorry some akoyi remote ma so TV me be hwe Inter any Como
me dey me hwe pa.
Me say you will forget it. When you will yes.
Well, it depends on the popularity. I think the EPL is popular on this side.
Apart from that, people are watching.
I'm not sure, Jeremy.
People are watching La Liga.
La Liga and EPL.
Yes. But the point is,
even La Liga, not every game.
Very good. But those times, you know, not we every big club, they are big names. You love to go and watch them. This is a Liga. I'm a Zizou, I'm a Pirlo, I'm a Ronaldo Nazario. I'm a we can no sorry when him say Charlie Napoli bebo when him say bia Maradona bia o etwemu kra bia when him say
Charlie the Inters the Milans the Napolis
they have lot of average players
no but no omni tops are
player bi o top o no e player wa pass in the prime a lot of them
me need ya adwin
a lot of them
I say average players no and even hitherto no na the big clubs had money to spend.
Yeah.
That is it.
That is it.
Scanning ho.
Almost top the big names. But you see how they scanning ho, like he's saying, the Italian league is really struggling. Even Champions League in the crown.
Expose one
Champions League. On the last midweek Inter lose to Bodo. Juventus lose to Galatasaray. Napoli they were qualified
Okay, so last 2 seasons.
Those are the big teams.
Last 2 seasons, Italian teams no go very far, but they all lost.
Yeah.
Yes, we make of course no win every. But generally no, and no any that the clear assessment of the league.
That's fine. Well, you remember those discussion about Europe, but ne ye shasi afifi. Director Yeni Kanti, the Ghana Football Association president, Racket Okrekwe Kanyi, Nafi, for discussion and to us with regards to budget and when some Ghana phobia, Trabon Wankasa, Amani Hua Bino. Now, tell you on the Assassi Radio and Yan Shamra.
At all. But I ask myself one question. Yeah. Why are we not asking every sector of the economy, every unit of the economy to make their budgets public? Why? And why Black Stars? Why? Why do we create confusion when there's no need? Why are we not asking every sector of our Ghanaian public life to make their budgets public?
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
I mean, we dwell and waste our time sometimes on things which are needless. Okay, I mean, why do we place a lot of premium on when the real issues do exist? I don't have any problem. I mean, the president of the country have already given a directive.
Yeah.
The minister of the sector has carried the directive, and he will continue to carry the directive. Because the point is, I only advise. I don't approve the budget. I don't disperse the budget. I don't take receipts for the budget. So for me, it's a waste of time. You know what I mean? That simple as that.
Right, so I don't know the Ketia so Kreku, but they to a ja. Dean, Mesha say a few ho. Is it that the anti-president I see? And I say this is what to bomb.
Oh, Menkasa Wato Bomb. He shared his opinion just like any other individual would share his opinion. And I don't agree with on any opinion or share. I also have my side. O say every sector of the economy the internet yan kan chem so mo form a budget mbra obia won a budget
yan kan ho asem sa
obia won a budget the only sector yan form a budget in your public a ministry of defense omon kwa budget na yan the public ma man for but aside that if you want everybody's budget you know aside that yes we understand say mo a private association we agree. But me and me my school fees, no to me can't say my share the resource.
You don't finance the GFA. You finance the national team.
He didn't say budget of the GFA.
NMC, you don't finance the GFA.
He didn't say budget of the GFA.
So my school fees.
Until you ask me, say
as a taxpayer, Musikako national teams, so you have the right to know their budget.
Yes,
is that what you are saying?
Yes, I'm directing you towards the Black Stars because the thing was about the Black Stars.
But I'm saying, sir,
it's not about the GFA.
Don't generalize it. What generalize it? It's like you finance the GFA. You don't finance the GFA.
You didn't allow me to land.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Until you would have understood it very simple. So the point is, say me to my school fees, me compare admission like the man. Na me turn the troubles in the baby I no go school. Now we see Omar.
The analogy is still wrong.
The results no to me find. The
analogy is still wrong.
Say me ba no go school.
Okay.
Me na me hwe no.
Where here Obano ye hwan?
It's the Black Stars. Okay. The Black Stars is not owned by the FA. Let's establish that fact.
And I said, then go to that line work. But
I am talking about the Black Stars.
Okay,
and the Black Stars is the baby here.
Okay.
Why is the ambiguity?
And Papa no ye hwan?
Papa no ye the government.
Okay, the government, okay.
Say me ba me de na bra o sehwe na mami.
Of course.
Na me ko fie, me ko adwuma. Na ebi amaba fie na me say fa akwala ne bre me na me hwe ne say ne ho te say a wo ti da bi na bi sa oba na say
I like this analogy but first one there now no
it's
the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Obama ne so hwe no
me say hwe me ba na mami me ko kroma ba
ana o wetina for mo
me ko adwuma ba me tena for ma anya hwe me ko adwuma ba na me ko adwuma na me bae na me say fa me ba ne bre me na me hwe na wo ti da bi me bi sa oba na say oba ne de o ye fine me bi sa na say
and de
say ne ho ye
asamo yi wo ti do eh. No. Let's be reasonable. Asem we wo ti bi we. Say me ba na me man no for no. Hwe na ma me na me ko adwuma ba. Ana me si me fie de eja wo se hwe so ma me. Me ko abroche ba ya. Wo se ma me hwe wo fie no. E fie ni ya fine. Paint a wo ya yo so me for receipt nchira wo da bia no de wunya. Asem we wo ti bi we. So the point is the Black Stars is owned by the government.
No qualms. Obi anu ndi ho achi.
And the government no spending on the Black Stars. People must ask questions.
Yeah.
Forget it. Say bia yembisa obia questions. Yembisa Ghana American hwan. Yembisa we say bia ye the doctors. Ye the doctors ako Cuba ko training o ma ba ye pese. It's about the interest. And Chroma sports no a lot of interest. Aside that football no and so ya there interest no san say ye more. Me say Chroma we government president free the second most popular person.
The GFA president.
The GFA president. And then you have a sports minister. Come here. We are GFA president. Every day, me see you will show you the sports. Come here,
shows. In fact, shows.
You the sports on Monday to Sunday. Every platform abekobiano. You sports on.
Enti
just say pressure. I was no. So at the end of the day, say government and spend it, na government ni bisa say okay, and I say timamufo no bisa so, ahin and ye spend it ye pese ye yes. O say there be anu na ade na obi budget enye public na we nko ade ye bisa say public. It doesn't matter.
Anka there be.
It doesn't matter.
Or just opposite the situation.
Yen fa we budget ma. Nobody cares about Obi budget yen fa.
So why do you cause a problem when there's no problem?
Nobody is causing a problem. Ghanaians, I am do na yen be say, I hear spending on Black Stars on.
And trust issues or like yen trust them so.
Sir, issues of trust in there will be every sector of this economy. There are issues of trust. Be a trust issue or naturally yanka sample no ye ni hono kre ye ni no kre nkyere ye ho efie mu kra ye ni no kra and that issues of trust in there definitely about and especially when it involves money. The last bear 10 tournaments are yakono yakoba bia issues ho sikani bi enwa accountability ebe ye problem ana meboa yaba na yaba yakoba he no ekosi sen
na fe parliament
yakoba Brazil me say Black Stars under 17 tournament under 20 ko emayi ko omo nyina ko yakọ Olympic Games ye say but eba say ye Black Stars nko a omo kwa definitely ombeba no na issues asi say enye obi na ne sika ye say yate so ne yakobo sotra ye say sika na quantum sika na quantum ye say hotel no mokokoda no ne bo no do
ye say muhu how does that change like
even if it doesn't change anything it relaxes minds. Ghana for no anya so muhu a omo kwa giska na ye bibi Saturday we so started because I am me and the and they started say you preach Saturday way. Section of the journalist. Sika omo de mom betuma ye kwan efia kwa bolgatanga. Sika de mom betuma ye kwan efia kwa flower. Sika efia betuma ye kwan efia kwa
realistic. You have to scrutinize issues. But they are realistic.
Last AFCON yanko. I had to kuma say kwan ye decide kana ye we. Yeah, Kumasi Kwana down for more than 20 years. But Yanko Afcon we were Morocco Yanko. And this is scanning the idea Kwana and Casemir can say we Kumasi to Nkran. The point is, Ghana for the interest. Ghana for a bit bisa for accountability. And to woo as if you put the and Sasa ya would that because in your Sikana was spend you. Say if you didn't spend this Sikana and Konono. Kobe to make say me feel. When was the last time a journalist yenya FA no a financial statement in this annual man? These days omo Congress omo the man for no mo hwe no mo san jejeje. When you write to them, we a member association, they will give it to you. And I said, we a constituent body, they will give it to you. But yeah, mono, your interest na woman, then your interest woman, but your interest a woman, you narrow it down to the national team. Because national team no enya wo sika member tax wo every president who also tax now and at the end of the day you expect say people will definitely ask question and baby interest will be ano you see omo baby omo bu omo say the men account for baby omo say
baby oja pade ono akoma ho enti Ghana for the interest no baby e wono it's basically on the national team enti one e baby sa question because esi nothing be a kwa na yaba na yesa baby say budget no free hin buy and I don't agree with that perception say yes say kwa na ye ka budget na nsema take attention disruption
enya no correct
ada obobo ni
sports minister ne ekan
of course I have players no
sports minister na nke so catch the president
there be you see the sports minister ne tone after appointment and obey adwuma ni mu no Black Stars issue no he went back on his word
and I'm saying
does that make excuse my language does that make him silly
no I mean
a realization
so now him oba mu na say hey
realization
tanya better
and I'm say asem no nke so catch the president because president in the guy say oh no ntia say yenye no public ntia yenye no public tinya me na so catch me
accountability to
the president
all right I get your point right Dina Otiene Nkano on the Ghana Football Association president in someone what they at Ghana Vipa do so na yen hwede also work
kejo minchia hwefo minchia production team minchia wankasa minchia dean I think say I'll be very blunt with what I want to say some questions are not smart questions.
Some questions are not smart questions.
They are not smart questions. I read about a journalist, Nidine Kokakra, but Oko press are late. To do hona coach ne kasa. Ena obisa coach ne say Osrena one mantem to money din and everybody laughed. But later Charles said so our report no nim coach ne din will go against him. Under that circumstance, it was more like a silly question, but to him personally, it made sense. The Maker said some questions are not smart. Say in the bid, say you be creative clickbaits, you be creative noise about our platforms. No, sometimes, no, admittedly, no. You be some questions be a bit viral, but substance in him.
But there's no stupid question. There's no foolish question.
I'm not saying it's a
there's no
stupid
bad question.
But say you bisa questions be a cover, but substance in.
Okay, what do you mean?
What do I mean? Oh, everybody knows said this current government, you know, at the back when they down makoma so pa the sports ministry. That is why they even changed the sports ministry from youth and sports to sports and recreation.
Recreation, yeah.
Even with recreation, I hear who say idea about leisure and they are prioritizing it. Almost time I hear who say over the years, you know, every aspect of the Black Star budget, you know, a be problematic. A be some obia can want some. Then I didn't care just opposite to other situations. Ebia Saska, you bet me across this sector of the economy. You bet me see hospitals, agenda 111. All this we analyze the situation and we come to a conclusion. One priority of this government was that through the sports ministry, you know, certain things about the Black Stars they're problematic, they're public. Erico, who doesn't know this? Mr. Who doesn't know? Said in our last 2 games and as a World Cup qualifiers games, I have bono budget. I come I slash. Who doesn't know?
I'm a minister. Crab about class and have a church.
Who doesn't know? So when I say a lucky substance, this is where I'm coming from. You have the FA president before you. There are a lot of things you can scrutinize.
But what pizza questions they bring?
But this is what is making the rounds. And I make us at the end of the day, no, it will make the rounds. But maybe something personally, it doesn't substance in him. And Obeji said the demeanor of the FA president, they be cheeky with his response. But you see, the problem is stemming from, baby, a problem if Fibani said, over the years, you know, you are running issues with the Black Stars. Now, I'm not to say a cash cow for certain people.
Okay.
And to say, ESCO member, former ESCO member, to me, granting interview on radio can say, oh, yeah, $100,000. What does it mean? Emma, you to me, lifted $3 million. Emma, after that, you scrutinize the budget, Jamefe Commission. Black Stars now a very problematic area. And if you ask him, say, what does he think about say, making budget public? That's your only problem. But you have to go into more critical issues concerning the Black Stars. And one of my problem when Mama to say the FA president is not human. May I scrutinize him, I criticize him a lot. But the only reason what that public interest with your spending on the Black Stars, because government finances it. Government finances. Until then, because I know, can say every sector of the economy, you know, open budget, how many times has he scrutinized the other sectors of the economy budget? How many times now to say on radio, on TV, you discuss it, budget of the other I think say
of the agric ministry or
Yamana Baye a cliche. It's losing relevance.
Oh, really?
And at the end of the day, you know, Okachra will say yes. Only problem. But all the media institutions also know.
But you remember Dean Kasoka say it is about interest. Ghana for no be brain interest no born.
And I make say in the first place, it is public knowledge that in recent times the Black Stars budget has been properly scrutinized. It's a public knowledge, yes or no?
Yeah.
So what's the essence of the question? But a public knowledge. Everybody knows say Black Star budget, you know, it is scrutinized. Then the minister will come out and explain certain components of the budget in the crown and who here into a year fee.
But or they back out microphone who is sano and you business say papa and also they say they back crab chelsea I come say any no well who is saying also they be papa it's just a question asking say say no who is say papa say they chere mo bi ehu ana na they dey wo ho no also they no ya so no yem fa we
one can say one, I don't think he said enya papa, but or say needless.
Needless that's for so.
I don't know. Whether there's backlash or people are comfortable with it, no. If situation be it's about creating a proper image for the FA. And in Jamaica say a year of public interest is because the taxpayers' money is involved. But at the end of the day, whether the budget is made public or not, how does it affect the ordinary Ghanaian?
Oh, you who say, oh, Sika win your day call, okay. To win a more day call, Yamon Home Rail, yes, you know, be a fine.
Kajua. their countries are spending more than us.
We are Ghana.
Remember? Their countries are spending more than us when it comes to budget. Playing the AFCON. They've not won the AFCON. So, you see, issues in the bar, me drain from certain angles. Ebia, seb you care to why he.
Okay.
Because Yako AFCON, you intimi we need. But this AFCON issue, you know, since 82, the AFCON, will we sit down and scrutinize every budget since then, or since government started supporting the national teams, you know? I think
these things started from 2014 after the 2014 World Cup.
So there's a back case to it. And Abana and Adom say, baby, a problem by we don't want to repeat that. But Niame can say,
okay,
whether budget here in the public and a year and I say, what concern is it to the ordinary Ghanaian?
Right. I get your point.
That is where I'm coming from. I feel say when you have the opportunity to interview the FA president, you should.
No, but I don't like how you are hitting on the journalist. He asked the question.
I'm not hitting.
You can choose. You can choose to answer or not.
I'm not hitting on the journalist.
So what did he? Meanwhile, somebody did say.
Oh, it will be another thing.
Oh, I want to skip that question.
Even that question. If you listen to the interview, the guy asked many questions.
Yeah.
You choose what to discuss.
Yes. Many good questions. Very good questions.
You choose what to discuss. So, respectfully, just like somebody went to an interview and as a presser was late and asked, would he design? Is that stupid question or?
Never.
Maybe he might have asked many, what am I going to say? Many questions. I remember said, I've forgotten this Black Stars player. There was an interviewer in the year, and Oka said, "Why expect a call up?" No,
was it?
I said, "One was your friend."
You remember that interview?
Yeah.
What's his name?
So I did the interview with someone, Akamani. Then Obi found a different angle. Obi said, "Akwana say on same fatani your friend of Black."
But no, if you person just says, "On nyade." Oh, like who say oh yeah the enough merit.
Mr. Bodi. Metro articles by 27.
It came to him as a surprise.
Yes. Surprise. But if you are doing well, if Bobo, that is what you are looking for.
Obi say, Obi headline on the mind. I don't deserve Black Stars call up. And
but what does that mean? Oh yeah, you okay?
You see, me no, not me who say or say, oh, a as a surprise.
Surprise as in any surprise.
But you know, and I sat with someone and we discussed. I was very furious. I said, "I know now bet you the way I enter the story." And to Obi, and only me too, and another metro story. Metro story be fine. And me can say about platform in a Kobe Stone because say damage control.
You see, I get it. My problem is like you said, journalists need to be some very intelligent questions, but. For clickbaiting, the idea, no, some of the questions, let's avoid it.
No, but it is also important.
Me say, so that
interview but for this one, now we interview now, you know it is part of it.
For us to also,
there should be a clickbait.
For us to also talk about the budget, what does it tell you?
What?
That is a national interest.
Yeah, of course, it's also for national interest.
I'm saying, when you talk about the budget, what can you do about it?
The fact that you can't do anything about it,
the only thing you bet me I hear about the budget and say, some presented budget to the ministry. No scrutinize here. I bet me I can say A, B, C, D.
But you remember those days, a Ghana for the day, Namaya T.
I didn't know who I used.
I'm a T or I
didn't know
bonuses. And I'm a T, Black Stars bonuses.
Oh, bet me I did the amount to swam.
No, but you didn't me a T, so bad.
Oh, but you see, and
I
had only made funny about some of these issues. In the public domain, the person will bet me they are tall, but they do different things.
But we will definitely
do different things.
We will know.
Well, live on Adom TV, sponsor arena. The FA president interview now go for Uyini and the Hakra. Uyini. Wow. Message with me about 0249136744, 0249136744. Straight to Koroko. Na fe hena abo fa manoneka kra fe akọ boardroom nya dia and of course just a comment on Andre. Andre says he's not retiring now. Also Jina na so say abo papa. So a man a dream.
So our club are obo.
Yes.
into our club
Like
he should keep playing. And Luka Modric is playing. Luka Modric is older than him, right?
41.
Ronaldo is older than him. Gigi Buffon. Italian players who put 40. There was a time Kaka Kalazi, Nasufo Nina, by Madini, Moni, some boys in.
I'm sure the reason Ghana Falcon was somewhere.
They want to
to the
shift
Black
to the
Stars.
He didn't talk about the Black Stars, so I don't want to talk about the Black Stars. He talked about Onone Karia.
And still playing.
Say he is playing. In any case, it's Otuado never in the collab. If Otuado Adrian say, baby, I do no, Ebia Unyana, I Otuado asem. Yeah,
Well, they're not blaming the support.
Yeah, demand for results.
That's true. That's true.
Because your last 2, 3, anamebwa 3 tournaments I go in Ayakore.
Yeah, nyade. Yeah, nyade.
Mo nipa.
Yeah, nyade.
Mo yan kwala 4 na mo school. Na o to so 4 fa. O ka che papa say wa nya.
Maybe
To nya we na we.
Interpretation.
Obi ade tell you. Already
me say that story no obi ani the word twero no. It was the o ka the obi ani the word.
So I get your point. Yeah.
The point is about Onone personal career. What if you almost bear 1 year?
The personal career so Black Stars can.
And no make say one na run down one for Black Stars. Or your career
it comes back to a point.
Obi ani just
want it on Andre.
If he's good then fine.
Andre is not like a bone to bar. Or here Black Stars to flourish. Yeah. Like a budding career fin or chassis.
To relaunch his career.
To get to higher levels. Andre doesn't need the Black Stars at the moment. Now me Makasi I have a personal mania. Andre Mono, they should leave the Black Stars. Andre, Jordan and they should leave the Black Stars.
Are they?
And yeah, Kasa about them is too much.
No one call it for themselves.
No. And I didn't come and any agent perfectly. Andre if an on-board league on boy.
The biggest league in the world.
Under 20 World Cup, the only African team to win it was captained by Andre.
Andre was around 2021 when he was deputy captain for Marseille.
When Andre was 16, France wanted him to play for them.
He played
and he played the Black Stars.
Ghana had to go and snatch
2008.
Yeah. Can't do it.
On the base, I travel a bit.
But I said, there's a lot of politics around our youth family. I am in Pesameko. But Dean came in the aging. So the technical team feel they say at Andre's age, or important or what he can come. But you cannot retire him with your mouth.
But Ghanaians are able to retire people, oh. They retire players with their mouth.
When you're retired,
when you're beer, but they're able to know what and Sani, you
have when results and come my
yes. Yeah. Issues bad.
Yeah.
There were root cause.
Of course.
Any root cause of some of these issues.
Yeah.
Any Masamuajan, the Andre.
We get it, but who's son and them why Otto decided not to invite him again? We say journalist be so
at the point he was clubless.
But Otto
can say clubless. No, background maybe he say or Hadri. That is what so when he's with the team, it is difficult to bench him because you know captain sort of
established.
He always wants to play and what wow no coach na
we manager na coach you cannot coach every team.
He rightly said so. No players are hard.
Vinicius Junior, Alonso, do baby not bench no.
Who problem no the man?
Oh, me say not bench no.
No, but it's difficult to bench this guy.
Difficult to bench him in what way?
Then you, well, the point I'm making is say. Who coaching now be take a decision?
And I'm saying coaching who say when the Bahamas the main team ne ho.
Na Steven Apia crowd na bench.
What's Steven Apia under whom?
And Steven
under bench.
Na under why?
Was that na Milo?
The coach no
bench.
Coach no.
Milo kwa na bench sulewu.
Oh. Na Apia na your bench no. Was it no room or say no to bench no hiring?
Apia there derby.
2010 World Cup. Mr. Guys no almost go buy no. Rumors almost dey buy and say now Apia so hard going on the bench. Anya nyoma bia na what dressing room ai.
We leave it here. We leave it here.
Anya nyoma nyina na ba.
And I make her say, their public domain the person want to know they obet you. But more camp no ni.
But do you think we need him in a Black Stars? You think so?
If he's fit, he's fit. So Bano Beboy, I have no problem.
You too? And I think his time is up.
It depends on the coach.
No, but to you think you say you're able to tell a player
Also, I did a day.
Player about that boy. Player about that boy. Unia. Right. Live on Adom TV. Sorry now. Kumasa Sante Kotoko. What is wrong with Kotoko? What is wrong with Kotoko? And our problem ni ho. Any amane who said Thierry Henry was asked na semono. I said a man for and then I see team about draw. Still only the table. Still watching. Tell Ghana for we are here for teacher teta sa mo de sa na kwa na kotia. And be ya say my goodness. Well, be kwasna na say mo. Then what is wrong with Koroko? Managerial and I say technical. And I just say get to the point of yet to under the bus the coach.
Managerial and I'm administrative issues.
Okay.
The last 3 Kotoko and 4 Kotoko coaches or Marco Ninano, a boardroom friction, and a day coaching the sack and the bar. Prosper Natogum part 1, Prosper Natogum part 2, Sedu Zembo part 1, and Sana Nansenya Karimzito, a Babeko. Ninano, I had this same issues
within that period. Kana board war.
First one on part 1
na Togum part 1 there no more.
Yes, you know there was that issues with Nana concern,
of course, and the board chair
waiting you are coming
allegedly.
Yes, allegations by finally na say coach no ko we che no kwa you sign be dissolve us board am see you no na so fo nyina ko e na we mobile IMC onyin IMC no match dodo.
Thank you.
IMC interim management. Profun ya interim. Ana ebi ayan go school ni dia ntiase.
That's the FA or say you are there has in the interim team na channel. Can the FA do anything about it? Because according to the new rules no
2019
functioning
I check 2 months because they've been there for about 2 seasons new. And 3 seasons.
Almost 3.
I'm saying 3rd season
they came after Naya Ponsan, right?
After Naya Ponsan, you constitute 2 so we
no every compare be out the fire. On say you can't say you run a professional league but you maintain standards. You maintain standards so. Say maintain standards and that's issue we.
What they work for fast man we call Premier League in Moaseban. E bia na me real fit na me dey ba.
It's important.
There is a company at J League na man can say wa jabo so obi.
Yes.
Obi running commentary around one radio stations across Ghana.
The nation.
What you say? And then they make commentary. And then they make your mama fa. And then they make your mama fa. Who does that? Jay idea now so bad yeah. I'm a yafa. And then omo nyama emfa wo.
We say. Say we on. It's about interest.
A discussion for another day.
Sometimes me one person no ade ba kwa menye. When Kasaba, my colleague journalist. No matter how wrong you are, I can just call you personally. Publicly, I will not attack you. And so, you can say about the cancer production was a man. Nipa bebre ni ebe yaka okruma.
Next week ni akom. Let's say back to Koroko.
Because ya be krom to ma.
Abotre.
Ama nipa bebre ni ebe yaka anwam ni yankasa bio.
Kabin.
Let's see nipa bebre ni ebe yaka.
Oh, yeah, yes so ani but now
we know say so beka say boom ni mtia. Ntino per time na fabra. Na manembra time ye wi echi wi ano.
Okay.
Hold on, wait to me. Over specify.
Young cancer. But back to Kotoko issue no. Somebody mausa achedodo. Make last time, okay, say, and maybe me can say, Adena James Kosiapia, Egusu IMC so.
Oh, yeah,
Nipa ba kwa ye djuma Sudan. O ye djuma wo FA. O sansu IMC. Nipa ba kwa den. Muso, and then ye social media, internet aba, into betuna baby wo ye djuma ni nyina. Ene ene.
But you know he's working, right?
And the tipa when we had to play Sudan.
Thank you.
Ye tipa pa.
Me say, the point is Nipa Baku, ni hunu wadoso. And in
he complain. He's working.
He doesn't need to complain. The point is, establishment na yohono. The role I saw more play no. Adene nso. Nipa no, everyone say adwuma no. Say nipa 10. Asam count.
We understand.
And
we understand.
Understand. Nipa 3 and 4 na akwaji adwuma no. ba ko so se me de me dua maburo e wo me krom enti me kodua aburo a mu hia me a mefrɛ mu zoom
that's that. Are you saying?
Ana me dua aburo ba ko ana
for
ma
sure say zoom some.
No analogies.
I'm just doing zoom.
Maybe on your time back.
He doesn't
anytime the IMC meeting is there. Anytime the negative council meeting is there.
IMC na adwuma na say resource na say omde ma kotoko na omde mai.
You say there nya.
Kotoko resource ni nkoyi. But there's always somebody to blame apart from the IMC. And now we
well.
Says there be a scapegoat to her.
Thank you.
No, but if the coach says, "Oh, here we need a cover by player way," I'm saying, "I call become just need a cover the best player." But
I cover
we
yeah, say you say club Kumasa Santo Kotoko. Image, baby, James Kwesiapia, Doctor Akwa Koduno, will coach here to the highest Eduma Romo Benya, Black Stars coach. Now Kotoko sign player. 1 week per Eddie Akobo top 4. You really say born or boy in you say can contract him. Are you serious?
And they see that I didn't grab you now, some about.
Are you see? Me pardon no mo. Enti me ball ora James Kosia piano because of unknown.
So me patch or say I did running through the protocol system
for long.
And yes, and then
16 in, 16 out, 17 in, 17 out, 10 in, 10 out.
Exactly.
But
season in, season out.
Problem.
Okay, I said time ora Dr. Prosper Ogumu be kono. One of the allegations are about Montaigne say yes all person sign 17 players. And a board no say omon sign 17 bia man e doso. And no de okoye no. Say okay. Prosper Ogum part 2. One sign be 17 players. And your best 16 or so one players mo manko. Yes starting league no kwani and they be chena free players na thought. Obi a social media pathways release pathways release terminate
terminate
yes and you the best start your first say the ball first round way even your baba second round still they were signing players and releasing players so the point is you cannot blame a coach and then for all this
so you can't blame Zito alone
no me say problem no me control ayi bi the social media former Kotoko player I'm a Toure I control bi I won the war and I laughed and I was like is that all yeah Kotoko ni the kind of politics are come into the club people who will even be happy just because you didn't sign their players all these things they happen agency some no so e wo no kra dawson anything na me go kwesi apia din bi no because ono no baby an wadu no ana baby a wadu abrabom no edwuma mo krom ha edwuma bi a coach na edwuma bi ani wa edu black star level and for you
is a big
the coach ono akọ samba e show respect e de wo mo kwesi apia na ono yen aye part of the IMC na yetumi sign player terminating player contract within 1 week
for no silver na
so I will never blame Karim Zito say they are Karim Zito.
Do you think the IMC is to blame?
I tell you, IMC ne ache. It's obvious. IMC ne dumane. Enya me na say me catch you. Everybody is clear. Results no mo dey my no. Omo ye below average. It's high time I say Kotoko. Emma proper omo hihye organogram ni. Who is in charge of this? Who reports to one?
Like we saw.
We should see proper organogram.
Okay. That's fine. That's another break man I may boardroom.
The cost structure, quick on the structure. No, Osha clubs now flourishing in Africa. There's a template. Semi EPA requirement on Europe and internationals a year. Yeah, there's a template. Clubs are structured. They are proper structures. Even my problems in at the point almost where I just said club is structured. Almost need sporting director. Those you see. Those things are the serious components of running a football club. To the few people know more, a Jumano Kotoko is big, a Jumano Bronx, and many dinyadri. Another aspect of Kotoko, I say, I share players. John Terry anyway in Bridge. National team Krana, when you book wrong,
passing in
and I'm doing so.
Madu.
Justice Blade, not a captain for Kotoko. Or grantee interview. And it's sad. Say a club like Kotoko. Or 247 to the second. It meets Naseka Kotoko in Kwan a woman.
Campus.
Yes. Say Sabi will be bought or 240 in a public discourse. It's because of Kotoko.
Yeah.
Spare time, Google, one of the most powerful kings in Africa. Yeah. The influence of war. Sometimes representations or Kokrano, yeah, they are a sentiment flag in a bohon. On Yeni Paketoa. But the players, the players need be the Kotoko to public domain for radical over the years. Season in, season out, there are always stories about Kotoko players. It's a way in GOB, and you see, a sad say a professional player to me, it's not radio, so can say, or banner bomb, and I'm so Abrochank out them.
If some players suffer that.
I saw a banner bomb.
Welcome to whom?
For a club like Kotoko. In other parts of the world, no. Ye training
what
professional players. Ye kawe Kotoko.
Then no say satem or I mean.
No.
Abrojanka. Social
right protectors ebe fast am no baby abekwa koda no. Ebo players bidding say omo de ball no omo mpebo. So kona hye twetuoma no amoche baby dragons a ye job at mountain
na kusia o shebo
bowusie sa kumo bowusie Kotoko some players are within Kotoko cover the club tarnish the image of the club enti so china bi no Kotoko si or corporate sponsorship see you be betimi atena aka say who players no create a bad image minim say minim so much so almost scrutinize issues wey palm your money asema.
Well, maybe we'll go back to the IMC.
And I say Juma no so sing yomo. And we blame players a lot. Yeah, minim Zito a bit on a personal level. Zito is point blanco.
I mean, so West.
Yes, most cat ye cheeky. Me who says Zito ye cheeky or ye what's the word?
Snobbish.
Is it cheeky or more cheeky?
Snobbish.
Zito response of a man. It reminds me so much of Bashe.
Bash. Coach Bash.
Or a coach. So there are things are oriented, okay. Especially.
Or you interview journalists besides say, "You say players in the beauty because all wait on car, all we got that wait on car."
And you see,
technically bankrupt.
And Erico, it is sad sometimes how the players use journalists.
As
a smoke screen. Na ya be come asema ba ye dey asema bi enta
you what's up guy
wait on Erico me feel say
okay
say if the club is properly structured some of these utterances the disciplinary level involving the players no be hwe ye
well
because me feel say Kotoko problem back e players no mo Kotoko no
how will that change? Maybe the players now and my better necessary.
Oh, say we sign a contract.
One structures are in place.
We sign Erico. Na me tell na on the show, ma sign a contract to say, "Seven me you be at tema. Maybe I me pay me $100 per sitting. Remember $20. I'll conduct myself well."
And I come now sense so
checks be ni ho players no mo ye de omo pe bi no mo ye de omo pe checks be ni ho
because some of the things what tell there I mean
me say
no but that interview in seminar akwane kan na e wild o
the German cause
a friend saying yeah ma me no o say den o say mmerewafo na ye
we pe we say we
mmerewa pa
na ko je wo ne girl no de be chia
girl ne ba me ho na wo kura we dem
me say
na
clubhouse
before that no na Coach Ebenezer Sefa on another platform Kotoko players na ejiji omo guess
me say
anje bia o
omo bo games we are ho say aya tie after game commentaries aya ba even from the fans boy Vienna nko de bi on Vienna boy o ja se wo fo ne na so fo
7 oh yeah chiwia
chiwia o ye twa homra wa e me bodu chiwia. Right, fantastic. Yes, I'm live on Adom TV, Sports Arena. I'm also here call boardroom. Here call so boardroom. Director, Mami Arsenal fan no. Yeah, the Arsenal fan. Ne come to say, the Arsenal fans are bro. If you can't beat the worst team in the league, you are not a worthy champion. You can't be a champion. I mean, all right. I know, and be when my man here call boardroom. I'm more who be the boardroom nefa, right? Great. And
oh yes. Wow. Or the emotions na kasa.
All right, Dean, over to you.
So Ojina Park to Johnny 90 minutes she would have a rethink.
Okay.
Or the emotions na. Oh, emotions not the kasa. Me say
and the team onim say was one day or relegation mutimi nshana. And
onim say nkrofo bi wa ha wo ye radio no mutia so ade metimi afa ne be see microphone. The crowd
again one kasa betimi ayo.
Oh, the emotions na kasa.
Okay. What you Dean?
Hey, yere no.
Yere yo.
Utie nsema o kan na say abamubu aba. Hey. Arsenal for support.
But even if they win it, women are the champions. Some of the games they be almost drop the points.
But last week I said it here, say Arsenal enya convincing mame. But can no koku enemy nyadwen. I still midweek we results in America, but I still believe say Arsenal and Shadanya convincing. City has been terrible.
Every other club,
Liverpool
has been terrible.
They look good.
United,
David, many of them yes, analogy. Yeah, league, you start to pay, accumulate points and win it. Man, you see,
we
oh yeah, they are on that top.
Okay,
I mean, I said team on that top, no. Most of you are inconsistent.
Okay. Follow me.
You're the only club in the history of the Premier League. You're awarding the golden trophy. You're competing the whole season.
Right.
Okay, Mr. Bodi, follow me.
I show you.
Arsenal. I can. Ateta ni we master and boss. And interestingly, no. Argument
master and apprentice.
Master and apprentice. Master and apprentice. Who said you started season one Kasano from September? Many say na do na better to Arsenal. I say na Arsenal as o mo winning league na ni say. Ye wura be November December ni dey at the point be 8 points. To me kon ko do be 10 nyina. Na ko say Arsenal winning league na wie. But say be ye wura January February na. I say oh league no cry be na Arsenal to me winning. E be Man City be to me winning because of this manager Pep Guardiola. And Pep Guardiola so you involved that wouldn't say definitely pressure no ebe when you are playing against a team led by Guardiola now we are Mikel Arteta we shada any trophy bia coach no so na ye dwuma pen we did na say na waba now share the way City for etumi bobe 15 10 12 matches no mo lose we o me mo 15 matches no mo win be 13 no more about draw by 2. But Arsenal can give you that consistency. That is where the problem is. Since I run into January, Arsenal struggle. Arsenal one team or more struggle since I run into January. And the crucial game and this Arkansas be in Aba Wolves 2, Arsenal 2. 90 plus 4, Calafiori, Ongo, or the Shano, and the amana ben and what Mikel Arteta anymore no to Miss Arawaba. Papa we say baby I didn't do no a wire thing and you could see the frustration from Arsenal, Gabriel Jesus on a mascara issue no. What should you see because what should go away or jubilate? Why even you go and touch him? And now among for some more can say here baby season now. And I said a cabaret 12, 13, 14, 15 games I'm a season now. I am Arsenal psychologically and emotionally they are not up there. And my say team they are no aya if manager no and our coach no bench no and not transfer them players on the pitch. When you see Arteta on the bench and I say I was sideline no so yen then sometimes say frustration be I said you need to remain very calm.
Right.
As I said we are very very calm as a manager because those are times I want to year the obey piano I bet and the Bama affected players on the pitch. And after the game, was there anyone or say anything anyone says can be right because we didn't do what we had to do. The way to do it is on the pitch on Sunday against Spurs. In Tomo, he said, "Nyambo echna." Ombeye nkonya ewo and also very disappointed results no obia very disappointed also very disappointed second half no de na so omoye no omo ntuma anye eno na ma omo Arsenal omo ntuma nya results na I understand the lady na okasa because before mo ba bebo game no ohwe Arsenal 57 points Wolves 9 Wolves the relegation dey or championship obuku ni take it that and it's obvious say obey the west side were competing in the Premier League since the Premier League in the start here. And Sanka wone Arsenal won number 1. Now only team or that number 20 before the game now 57. Now Wolves won 9 points. Come because we dey say you cool chop the Arsenal. Arsenal kon pick maximum point no and fan count no fan ko be o to me win and omo gina mo hill Manchester City. Manchester City were records. Manchester City to me lead the league table no. What 1 point, 12 matches to go at the winning league. Man City na yes hard no. Team na wo ho no manager na wo ho no kuta that record na obetumi aba so obe drop point no e be very day. E be very difficult and say be day pa very day. Yes. Ediama opponent on the ball. Now if you look at the league table, the Man City above they say after the game Man City about 53 on we maintaining Arsenal 58 and can not for them say be 8 points in the corner aba back to 5 points but City were game in hand because Arsenal about 27 City about 26 many the entire man from Aston Villa the Aston Villa be on to me
I be you crown no need top 5
I be that here
Aston Villa on 50 points almost about 26 points 26 games
na the man is saying that rationally no Jane said nipa over 50 no bet me akoyi 58 no na 58 in the won't menye
that's my point
I am in Thomas you mo to me a higher pound
they always say no dey obetimi
50 points no a side or better play.
Na the lady ni kan no so na mama ya
emotions.
And the kala tete so to na dream. Obetumi age.
Obetumi age.
On na pressure one so ball na season here ba be wie na no per manager pressure one so because in the last 3-4 seasons you know manager wa bre wo Premier League second. Mikel Arteta. Even last season Otina Fie any slot from nowhere Eba Bebeje and
Arteta other coaches so say no more.
Arteta records so nyaba do.
Okay.
Arteta in 2022-2023 onya 2.2 point per game. That's 68%. 74% in 2023-2024. Onya 53% next last season kwana na ye bo na baso no. O hwe points per game na eba form. Enti 53%. And this season okuta 63% season in way. Enti Arteta nya bad, but o compete with another manager. He's won it in Spain, he's won it in Germany, he's won it in England 4 times on a bounce. Pep Guardiola. And if you look at Pep Guardiola records no no. Look at Guardiola 74, 55. Until last season I say Guardiola enya kura one performance onya 55%. Then this season on am 62, Arteta am 63. Season ni emba ne we but had inti na dodo na agiri say papa we betuma age because of the YAB pen.
Of course.
And the Arsenal for record the Arsenal for sukuta pen. And the Arsenal for top assist Trossard 5. Arsenal team no nipa wa she goal dodo pa. If you look at Arsenal performance or more than the din na this season na menyini say obetumi yi one single player aka say play why exception I was na team no.
The Eucharist fix no I'm fire.
The results ni
I'm fire.
8 goals, that's a top. And normally it's a league in Swana can obi blazy.
Thank you.
Even in the past seasons, Arsenal team League, you know, Saka much more goals at this point.
Very good.
Than
Shawemo on my assist ni 7. Na hwe the only goals no.
Haaland.
What about the part number 2? How many goals?
22.
The author 2 near saying
13.
And Tina said the order or number 2 no. Was 5 goals more than Arsenal for top striker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 9 on your ring out. These are the games aka and the money you know. Cause games aka
Arsenal or Derby so.
when you na be call one now buy one now be call
Arsenal games more than.
So London Honor gets a clap song.
See, okay games aka enu ni. Sa game we there. Enu no ye I think FA Cup and a Carabao Cup final so ni. But other games na aka ni nyina no, crucial games are wo we manager because Arsenal be Chelsea. Arsenal bought Tottenham. Chelsea ni Tottenham in London derbies.
Charlie. So West Ham Michel.
West Ham wo and made out say Arsenal a bit more peke 4 points from that 2 games game.
I'll bet to me.
No doubt in it, sir.
Right, currently are the best club in England. I'll bet to me.
Yes, obey to me.
Yeah, go.
But I think Arsenal might drop points and some drop 1 point. Within that 2 games in City belly from.
But what shows City
will not drop points?
City is also a terrible side.
What shows City will not drop points?
City hasn't been consistent. Because the problem with Arsenal is psychological. In the last 4 seasons, you know, are they affected? Say, yeah, season now. Results led by their captain. One is one person who captain no crowd never. Every one person who changing captain. No.
One Arsenal legend can say no. This guy can't lead the team.
Yes. So recently, was it Tony Adams?
Tony Adams. As if you want
Tony Adams captain Arsenal at age 19 or 20.
Don't win the league with Odegaard as your captain.
I think by 21 he was the captain of Arsenal.
Odegaard, a good leader.
We need that personality, no.
He favor Declan.
Because English bias.
I think so.
Tony Adams is English.
Yeah.
Declan Rice is English.
Yeah.
I think so.
Into English bias.
I think so.
And then in 2021-2022, last 12 games, Arsenal picked just 18 points. City picked 30 points. In 2022-2023, last 12 games, Arsenal picked 21 points. City picked 31 points. In 2023-2024, Arsenal and Omo picked 31. Guess what? City still picked 32 points.
So the 1 point.
1 point no the winning league, you know. And in 2024-2025, last season, when City anya dena Liverpool betting league Arsenal also second, no. Arsenal picked just 21 points. City picked 27 from the last 12 games. I had a problem now. You be season now. Emotionally and psychologically, Arsenal don't do well.
Okay.
I hope and I'm for the donor about Mokase. The way Arsenal started on drop points is I want to mean it doesn't matter. But games when they Tottenham bebo when they West Ham team say team I want lose league pen. Now the pressure is on this young man. No extending the contract by 5 years, Annie.
So again to 2031, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And go against Wolves, but the goal wasn't enough. Now, it does say Pep Guardiola and I say Mikel Arteta and the winning league no. The Yasha naturally say so obi a favorite so be winning league now. I bet my 5 points in the dome, but still Manchester City and the favorite so be winning league no. Yeah, starting season, you know, I went for City. I still wouldn't change my mind though. I don't want to be biased. It looks likely say Arsenal I will pole position so be winning, but I'll still stand firm with City.
You know, I also rooted for City, but I think some more Arsenal a bit of credit.
We've given them credit. Don't you think so?
A bit of credit.
Man for more necessary pressure.
Yes, me know yeah.
Because
they are necessary.
Koku pressure no, because Oma chere say edu honoma omuntimi pressure no. Anything a man for can
I get you, but what is the guarantee?
Right. Maybe at this time so omuntimi. City and Kasa ya terrible. Some
man also for na there na aka famra. Man also for na there na aka famra. Yeah. Na aka fanto aso. Live on Adom TV. This is it. And today takatabani mo na aka famrem. Pastor closes down church after winning $1 million.
On sporty bet. $1 million. No can say no do $1 million.
No was so ja.
I'm the one selecting baby. Bet 10 also bet.
Bet want. Who selecting baby no di guzo. Ebi ti you.
Bet $100,000
ebi no di 180 200.
I'm 40 year pa. Mr. Aka. Akwaba.
Eriko major also.
Did you kwe?
Nyame
Mrs. Way.
Nyame don't know.
Brilliant. And now they are fine.
And then
Papa that's all anymore.
Are you country Ben?
I haven't seen Nyame.
Nigeria.
Nyame friends. Sika boy mama, say sika ba.
Ebia Sikenti no tia sorry ninti.
Well, yeah, why here?
Nigeria.
Sikenti.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go fast. Time in
The way you wait me in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Eriko, and then you be share ade kakra afa all.
Unfortunately, I wish we did this, but because of time.
Your time
Next week I promise.
Yeah, okay.
Next week I promise you.
Na yeah show.
Chere no here normal zone, free zone, danger zone.
Yeah, still me time pa.
Eriko. Enti no yeah be my us no for the day no. Us no emu da ho pa. Weekend ox we emu da ho pa. And then I've been was screen so the first game Bayern Munich on a Frankfurt.
Last week when I did this in one. Team did this in one last week did him.
Corner kicks.
Yeah go.
Netherlands. I'm very official team say having only.
Nya san go fa no.
Oh no, say game no. Bayern Munich versus Frankfurt. You are picking win. Your next game is Chelsea versus Burnley. You are picking Chelsea home win. Lille versus Inter Milan. We obey one up.
One up.
Yes, Osasuna Real Madrid away team 1 up. Manchester City Newcastle home team 2 up. Newcastle Manchester City. We correct score 3-1. Atletico
Madrid
City 3 Newcastle 1.
Newcastle 1.
First like Newcastle share no.
Yes, Atletico Madrid versus Espanyol home team 1 up. PSV Akwalabone or say corner kick. Heverin say Heverin was a 1 no. Also home team 2 up for the home team. Real Madrid and back because Real Madrid Onini Osasuna the correct score number. Real Madrid is over 3 goals to 1.
And then all the 3-1 the
yes, goal scorers no Vinicius Junior Bebobi atu. Defender no share goal no ma hwe hu ma mente ase.
Defender bi share goal.
Defender bi share goal Rudiger ma dwen hu amente ase.
The Yankupon yi kire wala de.
Baby am rewrite no.
Okay. There are 15 odds.
15 odds.
You bet me the yedan sika atoso.
When the chedan sika ni mienu.
Na school fees
Mesrel, hey, Rico, when do school fees man? When you came to Yada.
That's a way.
If you have to do.
Your director, a boy, a man is cast on Fanco Tadi man, or waiting with the atoso.
Depending on the crow. Say a car,
second a year, no, they are cotonuati.
Mr. I need the man try. I know Granny and Besha say about Real Madrid, they do red card.
You come with you. Guys, last night, the Premier League is also on.
You guys, the Real Madrid records.
As director, I know everyone in China want to be fan sorry. So, my last question here, because the book is in action, and of course, Kumasi Sane Kodoko back, no, Kodoko game with the SL win.
Young Apostles.
Young Apostles. I'm winning game no matter coach. Assistant coach in the
assistant coach in some better.
Oh yeah, no already someone him say section of the fans and said that
has a book Brekum Chelsea they said
Brekum Chelsea they so to me has that
the West for us is a draw.
They will win, they should win that game.
House of Lions and Gold Stars so and a day when House of Lions also inconsistency no.
Last week I think Chelsea Brekum Chelsea.
Lions are going to do it
3-1.
Also bad.
Last season they nearly won the league.
Back at home against
United. They should win. It should be a straight win for Adriana Stars.
Carella 11 wonders.
Yeah, Carella. So we 11 wonders. Your point donors. Maybe you don't know.
Some test. Yeah,
local derby. Regional derby.
Full-time draw.
Hey, that game was difficult.
Summer test.
Summer test. A draw. Say a game. Media man drop a point to game. Na has winner. Pressure. Bebe Ibrahim Tanko.
Yes. Man fishes now.
39 for the front or drop what?
I be happy you.
Or drop over 45. Fast we know about 42. Pressure.
One year. Baseke at home to Swedro Blacks.
Baseke.
Young Apostles.
Blacks.
Nations dreams.
For Nations will win. Straight win for Nations.
And on top of the table, Metier Marcel has a folks second. 44-39.
Wow, that's 39.
39.
Hey, 39. Wow,
has problem.
Why are you writing Koroko off? I mean, tell them I'm for fear now of best all of foreign. A lot of foreign.
The one said they are not together.
Medium, 9 points.
Among us, they are not together.
Wow.
On the team no match. Fans need be
well, guys, yeah, cause here.
11 is the point donors. Among the
opposition. That's what it. Kiriam to also. Paper, but that's what it. Director, sound, camera, out to Chumu, Yapon, Mr. Aka, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Next week, Yamia, don't be. Ms. Otto, and the man, Pablo Aima, and Nepa Pablo Timia Bedman, whoever, and what time a nipa die pa. Mr. Philip Dankwa in Philip Enterprise, a happy birthday going out to you. Yamisha don't talk on my Quatintia Pomodi womb, and yes, Mr. Philip Dankwa, Fananka Saka Kejuana. Erica see the wedding.
One man be susa birthday we fi.
Maka. Mr. Philip Dankwa. Next week be share. Sports Arena. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.